The simple past tense helps us talk about actions that happened before now. Time expressions tell us when those actions occurred. In this lesson, we explore common time expressions like yesterday, last week, ago, and in 1990 to show when something happened in the past. The word yesterday means one day before today. We use it to describe actions that happened just the day before. For example, I watched a movie yesterday. She cooked dinner yesterday. They played football yesterday afternoon. When you hear the word yesterday, always remember it refers to something that happened one day ago. The phrase last week means the week before the current one. It helps us talk about actions that happened during that time. For example, I visited my grandparents last week. He worked very hard last week. We studied for the exam last week. The word last can also be used with other time periods, like last night or last month. The word ago tells us how much time has passed since something happened. It always comes after the time phrase. For example, I met him 2 days ago. She left an hour ago. They moved here 5 years ago. When you use ago, remember to think backward from today to when the action took place. We use in plus a year to say when something happened in the past. For example, I was born in 1990. She graduated in 2015. They moved here in 2008. The preposition in is used with years, months, and seasons to show when something took place in a completed past time. Time expressions make our sentences clearer by showing exactly when events happened. For example, I visited London 2 years ago. She studied French last month. They met for the first time in 2010. These expressions give details and context to past actions, making communication easier to understand. Let's look at more examples using time expressions in the simple past tense. I watched that movie yesterday. We traveled to Paris last summer. He called me 2 hours ago. They met in 2012. Notice how each time phrase helps the listener know exactly when the action happened. Time expressions act like signposts in a sentence. They point to when the action took place. For example, I visited my aunt yesterday. He finished his work 2 hours ago. They went on vacation last month. We got married in 2018. Words like yesterday, last ago, and in plus a year help you identify that an action happened in the past. Let's practice a short activity. Listen carefully and think about which time expression fits best. I cleaned my room blank. He started a new job blank. We moved to this city blank. She learned to drive blank. Fill in the blanks with yesterday, last week ago, or in plus a year, depending on the context of each sentence. We learned that the simple past tense often uses time expressions to show when actions happened. Use yesterday for something one day before today. Use last for the previous week, month, or year. Use ago to show how much time has passed. Use in plus a year to specify a completed year in the past. These expressions make your sentences clear and easy to understand when talking about the past.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.